Good evening, students. I hope you all are fine. So, let us discuss the summary of Pride and Prejudice with all these characters. So, here the news that a wealthy young gentleman named Charles Bingley has rented the manor of Netherfield Park causes a great stir in the nearby village of Longbourn, especially in the Bennet household. As Charles Bingley comes to live in Netherfield Park, one of the places nearby the village Longbourn. Then there is a great stir in the village, but especially in Bennet family. The Bennet have five unmarried daughters, from oldest to youngest: Jane, Elizabeth, Mary, Kitty, and Lydia. And Mrs. Bennet is desperate to see them all married. So, Bennet family, Mr. and Mrs. Bennet, are blessed to have five daughters: Jane, Elizabeth, Mary, Catherine, Lydia. Right? So they are. So Mrs. Bennet is a very simple and an unpolished lady, and she wants to see, that's a very desperate to see them all married, right? So after Mr. Bennet pays a social visit to Mr. Bingley, because Mrs. Bennet forces him to visit to Mr. Bingley, so then Mr. Bennet has to go, and the Bennets attend a ball at which Mr. Bingley is present. So what happened, one day there is a ball, and that's a ball dance actually in a club, so in the local club, where Bennet family is also there, and Bingley family. And with Bingley family, Charles Bingley is very close friend, uh, that's Fitzwilliam Darcy. He also comes to live with them. So that's they all youngsters are youngsters, and Mr. Bennet, Mrs. Bennet, other seniors all are in the dance party. So that's what happened is he is taken with Jane and spends much of the evening dancing with her. So Charles Bingley starts dancing with Jane, and Jane is very happy with Charles Bingley. And then his close friend Mr. Darcy is less pleased with the evening and haughtily refuses to dance with Elizabeth, and which makes everyone view him as arrogant and obnoxious. And that's a Mr. Darcy's attitude is very negative, and he is snobbish uh, towards what's a girl, Elizabeth, and he refuses to dance with Elizabeth. And then at social functions over subsequent weeks, however, Mr. Darcy finds himself increasingly attracted to Elizabeth's charm and intelligence. However, that at the time he refuses to dance with Elizabeth, but later he realizes the beauty and intellectual level of Elizabeth, and then he gets attracted. But then Mr. Darcy finds himself increasingly attracted to Elizabeth. But then Elizabeth, as she listens that Mr. Darcy is talking negatively, and then he says that's a bourgeois, like a bourgeois class, and then that's a middle class people, and this way. And then she sets her mind, and she does not wants to meet to talk to Mr. Darcy. Now Jane's friendship with Mr. Bingley also continues to burgeon, and then what's happened, then people will say that Jane, how Jane comes from middle class. Burgeon means very like middle class mentality. But then Mr. Bingley mingles up with Jane, because Jane is very good girl. And then Jane pays a visit to Bingley's mansion. On her journey to the house, she is caught in a downpour and catches ill, and then forcing her to stay at Netherfield for several days. And what happened then, Jane is invited by Caroline Bingley. Caroline Bingley is Mr. Charles Bingley's younger sister. She invites Jane for dinner, and then there is downpour, there is rain, and that's why she becomes ill. And on the way, because she gets wet and she becomes ill, so then she has to stay. Jane has to stay at Netherfield Park for several days. In order to tend to Jane, Elizabeth hikes through muddy fields and arrives with a spattered dress. So what happened that Elizabeth has to take care of her sister. So she comes to Mr. Bingley's house, and then Netherfield Park, and then because of muddy field, her breasts spattered, and then much to disdain of snobbish Miss Bingley. So Miss Bingley, Caroline Bingley, criticizes Miss Elizabeth, and then Charles Bingley's sister, Mr. Bingley's spite only uh, increases when she notices that Darcy, whom she is pursuing, pays quite a bit of attention to Elizabeth. And then, as Miss Caroline Bingley, she sees that Mr. Darcy pays attention to Elizabeth, and Caroline Bingley she gets annoyed, and then her spite increases, right? When Elizabeth and Jane return home, they find that Mr. Collins visiting their household. Mr. Collins is a young clergyman who stands to inherit Mr. Bennet's property, and then he is a young clergyman, and then he stands to inherit because Mr. Bennet does not have male child, and that's why property cannot be inherited to females. That was the rule at that time, we come to know from this text, and then which has been entailed, meaning that it can only be passed down to male heirs. So that is why Mr. Colin is a pompous fool, though he is quite enthralled by Bennet girls. Shortly after his arrival, he makes a proposal of marriage to Elizabeth, because he knows that Jane is also already busy with Charles Bingley. So Mr. Collins, he is the cousin of Mr. Bennet, and he gives proposal of marriage to Elizabeth. She turns him down, and wounding his pride, and then she refuses immediately, and then that's she is not at all interested to get married with Mr. Colin. Meanwhile, the Bennets girls have become friendly with militia officers stationed in a nearby town. And what happened in the meanwhile, there is militia town, and then they mingled up, all Bennet sisters mingled up with militia officers, number of officers, and then among them is Wickham, a handsome young soldier who is friendly toward Elizabeth, and tells her how Darcy cruelly cheated him out of an inheritance. And then Mr. Wickham and Elizabeth, they become friend, and Mr. Wickham tells Elizabeth that Mr. Darcy is very crooked mind, and then my father worked under Mr. Darcy's father, and Mr. Darcy's father was very nice man, but and he promises to give us some piece of land or something. But then when he dies, Mr. Fitzwilliam Darcy did not give me anything. This way he talks to Elizabeth. At the beginning of winter, the Bingleys and Darcy leave Netherfield and return to London. And then all of a sudden, that's the one day, Bingley family was, Bennet family was taking, it was a time of breakfast. They were taking breakfast, and they receive one letter of Caroline Bingley, in which she informs that we are returning back to London, and now we will never come back to Netherfield Park, and that is very much disappointing to Jane. And a further shock arrives with the news that Mr. Collins has become engaged to Charlotte Lucas. Elizabeth best friend and the poor daughter of a local knight. And second news which is very upset, which is upsetting news, that Mr. Collins has already engaged with Elizabeth's close friend, Miss Charlotte Lucas. And then Charlotte explains to Elizabeth that she is getting older and needs to match for financial reason, and that's why she has compromised, and now she's happy and they are going to get married. Charlotte and Mr. Collins get married, and Elizabeth promises to visit them at their new home. And then because Elizabeth and Charlotte, they are very good friends. As winter progresses, Jane visits to the city to see friends, hoping also that she might see Mr. Bingley, and that's why both the sister Jane and Elizabeth, they moved Mr. Moved to London, right? And where they okay, yeah, so that's a they meet, and then Miss Bingley visits her and behave rudely. So what happened that the uh, however, Miss Bingley visits her and behaves rudely, while Mr. Bingley fails to visit her at all. So what happened that at winter progresses, Jane visits the city to see friends. Friends means she wants to meet Mr. Charles Bingley, hoping. And then however, Miss Bingley visits her. So when they go to their uncle, maternal uncle, Mr. Gardiner and Mrs. Gardiner, because Mr. Gardiner is Mrs. Bennet's brother, real brother. So they move to London and live with Mr. Gardiner. And however, and then Miss Bingley and Mr. Bingley means brother sister, they visit to Mr. Gardiner's home, and Miss Bingley visits her and behaves rudely, but she is very rude. Caroline Bingley is very rude, but Mr. Bingley, Charles Bingley, fails to visit her at all. And then Mr. Bingley could not meet to Jane. Now the marriage prospects for Bennet girls appear bleak. And then what the mother was thinking, Mrs. Bennet was thinking that my two daughters are going to be engaged. One is with Mr. Bingley and another one is Mr. Darcy. But both the appear bleak means both appears that nothing is going to be happen. And then the spring, Elizabeth visits Charlotte, and who now lives near the home of Mr. Collins' patron. So that one day Elizabeth visits to Charlotte's home, means Charlotte and Mr. Collins now husband wife. So then Charlotte's home was Mr. Collins' patron, nearby Mr. Collins' patron, where Lady Catherine de Bourgh, who is also Darcy's aunt. And then Catherine de Bourgh is the Darcy's actually aunt, Mr. Darcy Fitzwilliam Darcy's aunt, and Mr. Collins' patron, right? And then Darcy calls a Lady Catherine and encounters Elizabeth. So that she is with the who Elizabeth is with the Charlotte Lucas home. And then where she's all of a sudden, coincidentally, she encounters with Elizabeth, whose presence leads him to make a number of visits to Colin's home. So that now Darcy is very interested to meet Elizabeth. So number of visit he pays, number of visit to Colin's home and where she is staying. One day he makes a shocking proposal of marriage, which Elizabeth quickly refuses. So one day he proposes to Elizabeth, and Elizabeth immediately refuses, and she tells Darcy that she considers him arrogant and unpleasant. She says that she's a very candid, very open, frank girl, and she says that what I suppose that you are very arrogant and unpleasant. Then scolds him for steering Bingley away from Jane and inherited Wickham, and then she makes complaint that because of you, you make Mr. Bingley away from my sister Jane. And then second allegation, she says that disinheriting Wickham, and then you have disinherited Wickham, Mr. Wickham, militia, army officer. So that's the two complaints she made. And then Darcy leaves her, but shortly thereafter delivers a letter to her. So Darcy is not able to speak, clarify anything, but then he gives one letter to her. In this letter, he admits that he urged Bingley to distance himself from Jane. So he accepts that yes, I provoke Charles Bingley to make the distance with Jane, but claims he did not so only because he thought their romance was not serious, because he thinks that Mr. Jane and Mr. Charles Bingley's love affair is not serious, and that's why he somewhat, what we can say, he shows concern with Mr. Bingley, that it is better to leave Netherfield Park and move to London, because I don't think so that your love affair is sincere, and then Jane is not very much serious for you. As for and second clarification he gives in a letter, that as for Wickham, he informs Elizabeth that the young officer is a liar, and that real cause of their disagreement was Wickham's attempt to elope with young sister Georgiana Darcy. And then he opens one more story, that Wickham is not good. Wickham's intentions were shown, because he wants to elope with my young sister Georgiana Darcy, and that's why I disinherited from my property. This letter causes Elizabeth to reevaluate her feelings about Darcy. So she thinks that it might be true that Mr. Darcy is speaking right, and she returns home and acts coldly towards Wickham. So then when she comes back to her home Longbourn, and then this time when she meets Mr. Wickham, and she is very cold to Mr. Wickham, cold behavior, and the militia is leaving town, which makes the younger, rather man crazy Bennet girls distraught. So that's the militia is leaving town, which makes the younger, rather man crazy Bennet girls distraught. Lydia messages to obtain permission from her father to spend the summer with an old colonel to Brighton, and then where Wickham's regiment will be stationed. And then youngest girl Lydia, she wants to meet, and she takes permission from her father that she wants to spend summer with an old colonel, right? And where Wickham's regiment will be stationed. And with the arrival of June, Elizabeth goes on another journey, this time with the Gardiners, who are relatives of Bennet, and then the trip takes her to the north and eventually to the neighborhood of Pimberley. Now this time she visits to neighborhood of Pimberley, Darcy's estate. Actually Pimberley is that is Darcy's estate. She visits Pimberley after making sure that Darcy is away. So she finds that Darcy is not there, and that's the second visit. And then that's a this time Tip takes her to north, and eventually she makes confirm that Darcy is not in Pimberley, and after making sure Darcy is away, and delights in the building and grounds, while hearing from Darcy's servant that he is wonderful, gorgeous master. So in his absence, she goes to Pimberley, and Pimberley is the very big estate which belongs to Mr. William Darcy. So from his servants, Darcy's servant, Elizabeth listen about Darcy, that Darcy is a wonderful, generous master. Suddenly Darcy arrives and behaves cordially her. And then Darcy does not have idea, and suddenly he comes, and then but he behaves cordially, and then making no mention of his proposal, he entertains the gardeners and invites Elizabeth to meet his sister. So that he's doing formality, and he welcomes gardeners, and he invites Elizabeth to meet his sister Georgiana. And shortly thereafter, however, a letter arrives from home telling Elizabeth that Lydia has eloped with Wickham, and that the couple is nowhere to be found, which suggests that they may be living together out of wedlock. And that's a very bad news to Elizabeth, because from home one letter comes to Mr. Gardiner that Lydia has eloped with Mr. Wickham, military officer, and perhaps they are living without marriage, and that's a very shameful, and that's a prestige, like family prestige will be deteriorated this way. Fearful of the disgrace such a situation would bring on her entire family, and that's a that and five girls are there, and five all are marriageable girls, and that's why it may spoil the image of whole family. Elizabeth hasn't home. Mr. Gardiner and Mr. Bennet go off to search for Lydia, and then finally Mr. Bennet and Mr. Gardiner they look for Lydia, but Mr. Bennet eventually returns home empty-handed, and just when all hope seems lost, because they search a lot, and then finally Mr. Bennet comes home empty-handed, and then see that's just when all hope seems lost, and then they leave home, and then a letter comes to Mr. Gardiner saying that the couple has been found, and that Wickham has agreed to marry Lydia in exchange of annual income, and then he demands for money. Who? Mr. Wickham. He says that I'm going to get married with Lydia, but I need to have this much of amount. And the Bennets are convinced, and that Mr. Gardiner has paid off Wickham, but Elizabeth learns that the source of money and of her family's salvation was none other than Darcy's. And then she comes to know that the huge money was paid by Mr. Darcy, now married, and then now couple, they are couple, and they have got married. Who? Wickham and Lydia return to Longbourn briefly after marriage, and where Mr. Bennet treats them coldly, and Mr. Bennet they welcome, but then they are very coldly welcome, and then they then depart for Wickham's new assignment in the north of England, and then they Lydia and Wickham they went to England. Shortly thereafter, Bingley returns to Netherfield and resumes his courtship of Jane, and then finally Bingley again comes to Netherfield, and then he resumes his courtship of Jane, and he starts courtship. Darcy goes to stay with him and pays visit to Bennet's, but makes no mention of his desire to marry Elizabeth. And then Darcy visits to Darcy visits to Bennet family, but then he never asks, shows her his feeling for marriage with Elizabeth. And then Bingley, on the other hand, presses his suit and proposes to Jane, and Bingley is very delightful, and he proposes Jane for marriage, and to delight of everyone but Bingley's haughty sisters. And he is very happy, and but Bingley's haughty sisters are not at all interested. While the family celebrates, Lady Catherine de Bourgh pays a visit to Longbourn, and uh, and then one day Lady Catherine she visits to Longbourn, and she corners Elizabeth, means she looks to Elizabeth and says that she has heard that Darcy, her nephew, is planning to marry her, since she considered a Bennet an unsuitable match for Darcy. And she says that what I consider that you are not you are not suitable for Darcy, and Lady Catherine demands that Elizabeth promise to refuse him, and she says that when he will propose you, you just refuse. Then Elizabeth spritedly refuses, saying she is not engaged to Darcy, but she will not promise anything against her own and own happiness. And she says that no doubt I am not at all interested in Mr. Darcy, but because as you are instructed, I'm not going to, because of you I am not going to take any decision. That's my personal wish, and for making you happy I cannot do anything, but yes, I'm not going to engage with this man. A little later, Elizabeth and Darcy go out walking together, and he tells her that his feelings have not altered since the spring. She tenderly accepts his proposal, and both Jane and Elizabeth are married. And finally, one day they go for a walk, and again this time Mr. Darcy proposes to Elizabeth, and then Elizabeth very easily she convinces, and then they get married. And here a happy ending. At last we see that there are three, in fact four couples are there, and then one couple is Jane and Mr. Charles Bingley, another one is Elizabeth and Mr. Fitzwilliam Darcy, third is Lydia and Mr. Wickham, and fourth one is Mr. Collins and Charlotte Lucas. And it's a happy ending, and all are married, and Mrs. Bennet is also very happy, and novel ends. So this is the novel. Thank you so much. I think you must have got idea. Now I'm making another video which is in Hindi, right? Thank you so much.